Hi, and how are you doing? I'm grateful to be here. Karibu sana to my channel. If you're new, please subscribe. If you've been here with me, asante sana for staying with me. I had to take a little break just to go and restructure how I want this channel to be, and also to deal with a few things, because we said this is real life. So sometimes in real life, real things happen. You have to go and deal with them, and I'm grateful to be back. I'm glad to have all of you here. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you for watching my previous videos, and just for your support, over this time. So today I wanted to talk about just looking back at 2021. To be honest, I think today I want to talk about something very intimate that a number of us will resonate with, maybe. I just hope that a number of us will resonate with. This year is a year that I lost so many people who are very, very close to me. And I think I've just been taking some time to think how this year has been, appreciate the good things that have happened, and to appreciate the amazing things that have happened, the people I've met, new people and all that. But also, to be honest, some bad things have also happened this year, and really challenging things, like so by end of last year, I lost someone who was very, very close to me, a cousin of mine. And this year I lost my grandmother who raised me. One day I'll tell a story of my childhood here. And I also lost my one of my other grandmothers who was also very close to me. And I also lost my relationship, so I think I'll share this story one day here. And the whole point, remember, as we share real situations, real stories, is to be able to help someone else out there. So we're not looking for perfection. We're looking at how to maneuver real life issues, and that's why I call this channel Life's Journey, my life's journey. It can be your life's journey, my life's journey. It's basically life's journey. I just hope that each one of you will join me, even as we learn together, as we share together. And of course, at some point, I'll be inviting different people to come and share their stories as well. So I'm really grateful. This year, I've lost a number of people. To be honest, I think it was a very sad year for me. I lost people who were very close to me, and I remember it was I think I would categorize it as a very emotional year. Well, I think with time, grief gets better. It doesn't, you don't completely forget about your loved one, but one thing I've realized about grief is that it gets better with time. So I just my heart goes out to all people who've lost people out there, whether to COVID or to other complications or other issues, or even an accident or any other thing that I may not have mentioned. I'm so sorry for your loss, because I've also seen a number of my friends have lost people. I've also lost friends, not to death, but just by being in a different season from them, and them being in a different season from me. And I completely appreciate the times we've had together. I completely appreciate the friendship, because just because you lose something, it doesn't mean that you stop appreciating it. So I think, as you look at this pillow is written express gratitude. So to be honest, I'm just so grateful for this year, because despite me losing people, because I've learned quite a bit of things this year. I've learned to say no. I've learned to just be more of myself. So how can I not be grateful for that? Yes, a lot of things were happening externally, but there were also more other things happening internally. The life issues, where you realize that the mistakes you've been making as a person, you realize the what is it called, the why you are the way you are. And just stopping all the excuses so that you can become who you're becoming. I think this year has been an eye-opener. So I would like to also hear how your year has been. So, and one of the things I'll be doing by end of this year is just to share with my family, because I always meet with my family, to share with my family how my year has been, and also hear them out, to share, to give them a chance to also share how their year has been as well. And I believe that that puts us in a place where, as we talk, as we discuss, we are allowing each one of us to acknowledge our mistakes, and to also to understand how we can fix them. On the other side, it also allows a safe space where people can be themselves and they can talk about their issues. I believe that is very important. Even as we're doing this on this channel, as we're sharing all these lessons and everything, the truth of the matter is that when we talk about these issues, for me, I think I've learned it's important to find people who you're safe with. You're safe, people who can handle your story. Unfortunately, not everyone can handle your story, right? And not because they don't want to. Well, there are others, I'm sure, who do not want to, but some people just cannot handle because it's too much. yesterday I was watching a video on YouTube, and one girl was saying that she, in that video, she was saying that she always wanted to be a counselor, but when she was listening to the people's stories, people around her, she realized that she cannot handle the stories. They were too sad for her, they were too emotional for her, and that is when she changed her mind and she did something else. It's important to be real with yourself even as you're doing the journey. And sometimes the reason why we share also is because other people can remind you of your strength. You know, sometimes you have a strength that you have no idea, but other people can remind you of the strength, and you can say, but Winnie, you're so good at this, but you're so good at this, but no, you shouldn't try this, I noticed this is how. Of course they must always validate it, because there's a reason why people say what they are. And one of my highlights this year is I met with a person, and we were just talking about life generally. And I remember this person was telling me, you need to be fully aware of what people are saying about you, whether negative or positive, because then it will show you the things you feel about yourself, the things that other people are saying about you. And it's very important on your journey, because when you are realizing, when you're learning your strengths and your weaknesses, it's important, because sometimes we are so focused on ourselves and we judge ourselves based on our intentions. So sometimes we are not the way we think of ourselves is not really balanced, because it's, like I've always said, influenced by childhood, influenced by other issues, and it's very hard for us to look at ourselves properly. But when we sit with more people, cousins, friends, family, different other people, it's important to sit with them and to hear what they say about us, and to hear what they affirm about us, and what, you know, also they can help us in our weaknesses as well, and also just affirm our strengths. So it's very important. That is what I'll be doing for the rest of this year. So I'll be sharing videos on how the process is. Hopefully you can also learn something and do it for yourself as well, and even for your family. So feel free to ask any questions, to reach out to me directly on the comment section, and to please invite other people to subscribe. I'm so grateful for your support this far, and I just hope that you can join me on this journey as we do life together. Thank you, and have a fantastic time. All right.